Why am I going around it for? For what? For what? Why are we doing it, y'all? Oh shit, that's the first bug I seen in our house, man. And it's a spider. What the shit? Brand new house. That's the first spider I seen in this bitch. Holy shit. I want nothing but the best for everyone, whether they believe it or not, whether they think I relapsed, I'm a junkie, I beat on women or whatever the case may be. I can't change your mind. I can't make you feel or convince you that other people are good people. It's a choice we make every day. It's a choice we make every day to get up and do this thing called life. Imagine how many people didn't wake up today. Imagine how many people don't get to talk to their loved ones. Becky, you're absolutely right. You know whose opinion matters the most to you? Does anybody know whose opinion matters most? Your own. What you think about yourself. Why do we give people the power? Your own. Why do we give people the power to have us feel what they want us to feel like? Why? Why do we give someone that much power and control over us that it matters what they say? And, Gigi talks too much. Becky walks too fast. Cluck. Always going here, going there, doing this. You see she was in this box. You see they were in this box. You see they were commenting. My family had to do that to me before. They had to love me from afar because I was a piece of shit. I was no good for this world. I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve to be free. I didn't deserve to anything. I didn't deserve any of that. I saw a comment yesterday that says, Ghost is on here, poor me again, crying, or whatever the comment was. Whatever the comment was that was said. And I thought about it after that. Was the comment right? Do I act that way? Am I poor me? Maybe. Thank you, Claude. Maybe I have complained too much. Maybe I have said too many times, I didn't do it, this and that. Like, maybe I did. But when you really have a group of people that are trying, just 3, one of them I don't understand why they're even involved. Maybe their sex life isn't good enough. Maybe she can't find her own man. But when you're posting my mugshots, but not telling the story behind it, where my second mugshot was based on a false positive rug test. Didn't say that, though. Didn't say that I got out after the lab came back and said, fuck, he didn't. Oh, shit. We made a mistake. I'm going to play a video. Okay? I'm going to show my hand just a little bit. Okay? I don't care about how many people are in here. A majority of my supporters are females. And I do not want y'all thinking anything other than what you already think now. Does it scare me a little bit to show? Sure. But what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? My freedom? I've already lost it. I've already lost it. Thank you. This isn't sympathy. This is, I don't want people to feel bad, or obviously, because what I'm going to do is once everybody gets their heart me's, I'm going to reset and I'm going to turn my gifts off is what I'm going to do. Because really all I want to do is build up the platform again based on not gifting. Hey, biker. Why every time you're like, go ahead, and now it's not? Like, what? 1 minute it's yeah, 1 minute is do it, 1 minute is don't, 1 minute is do it. Like, what the fuck? What? Why? Who cares? What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? So am I. Since I met you, you've been honest and good person that's trying. And that's it. Like, literally, that's it. That's all I want. That's it. Like, I've made mistakes. Why do I have to continuously pay for my past? Why? Why do I have to? It is the truth. You're right. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I've given everybody, and even before the incident, I told you guys I have a past DV. I told everybody it wasn't physical. I broke a door. Okay? I have a past, okay? I've made some mistakes I'm not proud of. But the reason why I'm open and transparent with everybody, because it gives you a chance. Either you judge me and you leave, okay? Or you stay knowing that I've moved on from my past that was 10 years ago. I've given everybody that because there are DV survivors who have supported me. And there are DV survivors who I've been around recently. I was a horrible husband when I was married to Lindsay. I was horrible, a horrible father. Just because I'm owning it still doesn't make it right. Still doesn't make it right. I have taken from people, lied to people. Still doesn't make it right. But I don't want anybody thinking later on down the road, I didn't know. Well, why didn't you? Thank you for the heart puff. And I'm sorry for the ones. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for the actual DV survivors. But this is not what it is. What's up, 50 Shades? How are you? I have not shown anything because I thought it would stop. I thought, okay, let the courts handle it. Let everybody stay out of it. You show your proof, I show mine. Just let it be that. Why does it have to be made public? I have not brought anything on here. I have not shown it one video of that woman. I don't even really mention her name. Okay? There never was a gag order for me not to speak. I said that. I did that on purpose. I want my life back. If it was a shitty life and you think I was a shitty person, let me go back to that then. Well, it's not affecting you. If you leave, I'm okay. I'm good. If you leave and you're no longer around me, then you don't know. Okay? You think you're going to stop people or you're saving people from me? From what? I've never been a convicted felon. I don't have any rug charges. Nothing like that. No crimes against children. No, nothing. Nothing. I've doxed my own self. I've given you my name. Look it up. I'm not ashamed of it. No, let me take that back. I am ashamed of it, but I can't change it. I can't. I can't. And it sucks that you can't go back and change. I want people to understand that I have never hid anything from you. I've been as open as I can. Oops, damn it. What else do you want? My bank account number? There's not much money in there. I mean, what else do you want? My social security number? I'll give that to you too. You don't want that either. Like, what do I have to do? Go hold like a live where everybody gets to come in and judge me on my past? Okay. All right. Do you think I'm the only one that's made a mistake? You don't think my ex-wife made a mistake? You don't think that they made a mistake? These people that, you know, that held these lives about me, I've given you guys my name, I can hold up my own mugshot. I can go back 10 years and get the mugshot and get the police report. I made a mistake. Okay? Why don't we focus on what about people that are falsely accused? Why don't you guys talk about that? Why don't you talk about these men that get falsely accused and get a jacket put on them that they can't? I lost my whole life. I don't want you to feel bad for me. It happens, okay? So what? People rebuild. People move on. People leave relationships, marriages, and they have to rebuild, right? I think we've all rebuilt our life here probably more than once. I'm 41 years old. I've used people to get what I wanted. Yes, I'm guilty of that. I've said things. I've ran game, lines, lies. Yes, I've done that. I'm not proud of it, and it doesn't make it okay. But how long do you make me pay for that? How long do you make my wife pay for that now? How long do you make my family, my kids, my friends, supporters, how long do you make them pay for that? They're innocent. My wife and her family are innocent. They didn't do anything. And they should pay for that? And they should pay for my mistakes? Her name should be brought up? No. No. That's how we do things as human beings now. We drag innocent people. We belittle innocent people. Because guess what? Everybody looking in this screen has been guilty of something. You're not innocent, right? You're not innocent. No, maybe now you feel I don't have the right to point the finger. Okay. That's how you feel. But wouldn't you think about this, wouldn't you defend yourself if you were accused of something or somebody was saying something about you that you felt wasn't true? Wouldn't you defend yourself? You goddamn right you would. I want to show you something. See this? This is what we used to do. This is us helping people. You see this? It's all different names. You see the date and time on there? Do you see this? Yeah, there is too. Do you see this? Why doesn't nobody talk about this? Why is nobody talking about stuff that we used to do? This is you guys that supported me. Why does nobody talk about this? Why does nobody talk about this? Why does nobody speak about this? Why does nobody speak about these things that we did? Why? Helping someone who lost their house and their animals they lost their stuff in a house fire. Why does nobody speak about this stuff? You guys want receipts on everything, right? Why does nobody talk about the homeless when we cut their hair? Why does nobody talk about this stuff? Why does nobody talk about when I used to fill the back of my car up with food? Why does nobody talk about this stuff? Over and over. Why does nobody talk about the things we did, huh? Why does nobody talk about this stuff? More. They're all sent by me, right? They're all sent by me. All of it. Right? Why does nobody talk about that stuff? Nobody. Look at this. Why does nobody mention that? No, I know. No, I just want to know why people, what up? It's not about owing anyone anything. I get that. And please don't take this the wrong way. So I talked about things she did. No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, it's not about bragging but don't take away the things I did. Oh, no, yeah, I'm definitely not No. What I am is someone who was accused of something false, and I just want people to don't take away. If you remember anything, okay, can't stop people from feeling how they feel. Fine. But don't take away the good things I did. All right? That's all I'm saying. It's not right. It's not right. Now I got a mess to clean. Can't we get back to doing that? If you can't y'all get back to like helping people? Because I see the support that's given. I see the support team. I got it, you guys. I see the support that's given, right? I see the support. If you don't like what he's doing, you can kindly scroll up. What is that? Well, who's saying something negative? I normally don't do boxes, but I will let you up for a second. Yes.
Hello, I'm completely on your side, and I understand why you're hesitant for boxes, so I get it. I think after everything that I've seen on here, everything like what happened with you, what's happened with OG, and everything like that, I'm the type of person that if I'm gonna help someone now, I I have to see some sort of receipt from the other person before I help. Like I need proof. But if I can't get it, that's okay if the person doesn't want to show it, but then I will do something local. I just feel like, I mean, and I hope the other person would understand and be like, look,
Right.
I know you don't, I know it's uncomfortable for you to show something, but I hope that you understand that it's just for my safety. It's not anything against you. It's just the way the world is right now, and I'm just protecting myself. You know what I mean?
And
Like
that's
it's not
okay.
anything against the other person.
And
It's
that's
not.
okay. And you know, I think with the way everything is on this app, in this world, I feel if someone is hesitant to show proof, it's a red flag.
Right, because like there's just so many situations and so many people that are taking advantage of such nice people's help. Like very like OG is very outgoing. I can see. I don't know you very well, but I can see from your receipts like you're a very helpful person. And when that's put out there, people take advantage of it, and then they use your heartstrings and your goodness to take advantage of you.
They
And
do.
then when you get taken advantage of and you call them out on it, they throw it back in your face saying, well, why didn't you do this and why didn't you do that? No, you took advantage of my kindness. You took advantage of it. It is on you. It's
Yep.
on you. It's not on the person. Should never come back on the person that gave out something.
And
Never.
that's what these live streams that people are holding, all it's doing, it's not doing any good. I'm sorry to say that. They think it's
Who's
they,
calling you? Who's calling you out? Because I've never seen anyone call you out.
oh, you
I'm
weren't
new to
around.
you.
Oh, like I don't you weren't around like when it all happened.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but if
Oh,
I
don't
get
gift me, you guys. I don't want any coins. I'm just gonna give them to somebody else.
if I get in a box or something, and that's why I'm careful on whose box because I don't want people to get attacked on my behalf.
Right.
But all this awareness shit, all it's doing is putting doubt, and then eventually nobody's gonna help nobody.
I
Everybody's
think
like,
it's
"Oh, you can
coming
do
to
it
that.
yourself. You can do it yourself. People can get out if they want to get out of the situation they're in. Yeah, of course they can do it themselves. They're not asking you to do it for them. They're just asking for a little support, a little help. And I think that's where people get it wrong. They're not asking to say, hey, pay my fucking, well, I mean, I guess some people do that, but the people I've came across, they're not asking you to pay all their bills. They're asking for a little bit of help and you want to drag them for it.
I think here's my thing. I understand one time. I understand one time. But when it's week after week
Correct.
after week after week, like I can understand one time and I understand 10, 15, 20, or a box of diapers, a thing of formula. I understand that. I refuse to understand or accept there's no churches helping, there's no food pantries, there's no shelters. That's not true. There are shelters. You just don't want to follow the rules that go with the shelters, or you just can't make yourself leave.
No, right.
Like it's hard to just say, "Well, get up and leave."
It is. It is.
That's
That's
hard.
that's like you said. If somebody is asking for help, right? So my platform, and I was looking at a video last night. I was watching a video. I had 516 subscribers when all this went down. My heart means the supporters. Like I think, and and this is me coming from someone who you've seen helped hundreds of people, not only just the homeless or just people that some of that money was somebody needed their electric bill paid. They proved it. Somebody needed food. Okay, we would DoorDash or we would send, so much. There was a limit to what we did because, like you said, we didn't want to get taken advantage of. There was, when it's something, obviously I don't want you to send me your electric bill and with your information on it. But if it's a shut off notice and you're in dire need, there should be no fucking hesitation that you can prove. If I'm willing to help you and I'm telling you, I'm not going to judge you. I'm here to help you. And you don't want to show me. Listen, this is another thing that's crazy. Gigi and Brooklyn, you might remember this one. I'm going to give you a quick little story real fast. There was a couple who were homeless and they came in my live and it was like, oh, we hear you help people. We know you help people, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we do. What can we do? I said, hey, how about this? You're in Vegas. It's hot as fuck. Let me get you a hotel for the night. Do you know that they sat there and when I gave them, and I said, I will book the hotel for you. I find the cheapest hotel for you in Vegas. I did the footwork. I did it. I went on there and went on my phone on live, looked up a hotel, said, all right, it's $66 a night. That wasn't good enough for them. I said, well, I have $200, and this will get you this many nights. Do you know they drugged me because I wouldn't send them the money? I got drugged because I booked them a hotel. I still did it. And then I still sent the money anyways. That's the kind of world we live in. That you came to me because you saw me live talking about helping people. I offered to help you and I did it because I have the Apple Pay to prove that I sent said person the money. And then it wasn't good enough. And then somebody told you I made $400 instead of $200. So you drugged me because you thought you had an extra $200. But the deal was I booked you a hotel. If I come on here and say, I'm going to get you a hotel, and I try to do that and I have the money, and then you're like, no, I want the cash instead. And if not, I'm going to drag you. I was threatened that if I didn't send them the money, instead of booked, I said, I didn't do that. So yes, did I hold on to the money just for like a day or two? Because I watched and seen what they did. I didn't say I was going to give them the money. I said I was going to get them a hotel. That's what one of those receipts was me booking a hotel that I had to cancel. But guess what? I didn't cancel in time. So not only did I send them $200, I had to pay for a hotel that they wouldn't stay in because it wasn't a good enough area. If you're homeless, you're trying to fucking tell me that a $66 hotel, that's Motel 6, if you ask me.
Right, and a roof over a head isn't good enough for some people. Like I don't know if you know who Big Mark is or Mark Russell. He is one of the people on here that will take a scooter and go around Walmart with no money and say, "Oh, I need this tent and I need this." He's done it numerous times, and he'll say, "I'll show you guys when I go to checkout," and then he gets to checkout, and all of a sudden the phone dies, and he comes back on, and we don't see the items, and we know he went and return the items. So I'm like, make sure when you get people's stuff that you put they can't return it for cash. Do an Amazon thing where
I'll
you're
pick
not allowed
up
to
or
return
something,
any
right?
items.
Right. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, I think there still can be streamers like myself that can go help in ways like that. Like, you don't look, we've already thought this process through when I'm done with all this that I have to go through, because there's no way I can lose with everything that I have. I'm that confident. And people may like, oh, come troll and say whatever. Why can't it be that way? Why can't it be? I can help you still. I can send you food. I can DoorDash you food. Give me your neighbor's address and the food can go there. You don't have,
Right.
there's so many different ways around it. There's so many different things you can do besides receive cash. I don't want to do that no more. Nobody could ever say, I want to donate this money. Ain't no fucking way.
No.
I don't see, and I've learned if somebody comes in my live right now and says, hey, I need help. Let's try to help this person. Let's go with the heart me. Thank you. And says, hey, let's come together and help this person. So why the fuck would you guys send me the money on Cash App when the person's in the live? Why couldn't y'all send it directly to them? You know how many times and I'm guilty of doing that myself. Like, why does it have to go through me to go to them?
Right.
There's
I mean, I notice now that I help local, and there are groups on Facebook that it's called Buy Nothing. Like every city has a Buy Nothing group. There are places that people can go. They don't want to go there because they believe they deserve better than a handout. I mean, And there's people. I'm the kind of person now that I'm like, if you have a phone, you can work. I see people sitting in cars begging for money, and I'm like, go DoorDash, go Uber. I don't care if it's only $40 that you make. That's $40 less than what you had 5 minutes ago. It's
Right. And
something. There's dollar store. You're gonna have to stretch your money until you make more. That's how it works.
and you
That's how it
know,
works.
and then if they give us something like, well, you know, you're right. Like, okay, why can't you get up and go work? Like, you know, some people don't tell their full story. There could be a disability. There could be some, you know what I mean? Something. And then if they tell us all that and they still listen, there's so many different, and I did it wrong. So I'm honest, and I think I'm too honest sometimes.
Me too. I
I
am.
didn't know how to handle as fast as it was growing. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was so fucking overwhelmed with how much was, I mean, my gift gallery was full by Tuesday and then twice on Thursday. And then all it was coming in so fucking fast. The subscribers and just the messages and just everything was coming in so fast. I am going to be honest with you. I didn't know how to handle it. And then being in a very toxic relationship, right? And trying to help somebody maintain their sobriety and the mental institution stays and the cheating and then taking them back. And then there was so
Oh,
much, and I'm not making excuses. I'm not,
that's horrible. I'm so sorry.
because I chose to do that. I chose to accept that woman back. It's on me. What I'm going through right now is nobody's fault but my own.
Right.
It is
I'm gonna
no,
get down and let you tell your story because I have to run the washer and the dryer. But I just
okay.
want to let you know that just based off of what I've heard about you and from you and seen you in lives recently, I don't hold anything against you. I think people just take advantage of good-hearted people, and you just have to put boundaries up for yourself and protect yourself. Even though keep that goodness, keep helping people, but ask for receipts. Don't be afraid to ask for receipts and think you're hurting their feelings. You are there to help them. They should be grateful that you are helping them. And if they can't show receipts, that's on them. That's
Right.
on them, not on you. Okay. Keep
Yep.
being good.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna get down and go in the comments because I don't want my dryer
Okay.
sound in the background. Okay.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. Stay good.
Yep. So that's like, she's right. Like, I am not against right now. We're not basing I don't even know what my future holds. I could go to jail for a long time on something I didn't do. And even if I do go to jail, my wife is going to release all these videos. So you motherfuckers that sat there and didn't believe me are going to get a taste of your own medicine. And you may not even care. But don't think that this isn't going to get out. Don't think that she's not going to release this. It's already, listen, it's right here. It's right here. And I know I'm getting reported because I can see how bad it is right now. And that's okay. That's okay. I haven't done or said anything to get a restriction or get banned. Ban. You can say ban. You don't got to say banana. Just saying. Some people only want to help. And that's it. But I was so overwhelmed that, yes, maybe I did things wrong. Maybe it looked suspicious. Yes. Maybe it looked wrong to some. That's true. Some people think they can only help. Some people think that they can only help and then that others are not. You're right. And like I said, everybody may have and you're not, some aren't going to like this. Okay. Some aren't going to like this. Like Mallory, you know, she has done some good. She can go and continue that. I don't have an issue with her. I'm sorry. I won't go hang out. I won't go into live. I don't like Petty, but I won't go. I won't talk about him. I won't drag him. Some don't. I don't like him. But we don't, just because I don't like somebody doesn't give me the right to go talk about somebody unless he's hurt me directly or she's hurt me and came to me and attacked my family. If you ain't hurting my family, my wife, my kids, me, okay. What, you're talking on my name? Okay. All right. Okay. That's on them. And I try, like I said, if obviously, you know, my wife will let everybody know because, yeah, I do have to go away. This ain't going to be done. This ain't done. Everything's postponed. And let me be honest with you. Everybody says I'm running from it. I'm hiding. How can I run? This is what they treat me like an animal. So y'all that believe me, this is what I get treated like. How the fuck can I run? How can I run? I'm not ashamed to show what I've been going through. I'm not ashamed. If the opposite end can sit there and tell their side, why can't I? I haven't, but I'm going to give you guys a better understanding of what I'm going through. I'm going to give you guys a better understanding of what I had to deal with, my wife has to deal with, my friends have to deal with, my parents have to deal with, anyone that knows me and gets to listen to that shit. Some's true. Okay? I'm not running from anything. 50 Shades, I appreciate you. I'm not running from anything. A DV for walking out the door, for leaving a relationship. Somebody decided to accuse me of it. And there's video proof that it's not what it was. Literally walking out the door, yes. I walked out the door and she followed behind me. Yes. And there was a scuffle, but it was because there was a involved and I wasn't going to lose my life because that was her intentions. And I have the premeditation videos before. Because never put my hands on her, never. I nudged her with my hip because she gained control and I backed away. Got in my car and left. She goes inside, then comes back outside. And so they won't throw it out because you... Listen, there's so much shady shit going on that we've figured it all out now. We figured it all out why they're doing this to me. And I can't show it because then it'll show my hand. And then I probably would lose and it wouldn't be admissible in court. They would throw it out, the evidence that I have. So I can't. I can show bits and pieces and I haven't even done that yet. And I won't. I just want her to be happy and move on. You know, have her baby and hopefully it's healthy and she's happy. That's all I want. Just leave me alone. That's it. You know, I'm constantly being stalked, harassed, and I have all the proof. If you guys were around back in October when said person said, I follow him, they gifted me, they came into my life, they dropped stuff off to my parents' house for me, gift baskets and all kinds of things. But I still don't want nobody, I won't say the name, I don't want anybody to go after her peoples or anything. I won't. And like I said, even after, you know, if it doesn't go the way, I just want, you know, whatever. If you think I had a shitty life or I was a shitty person, then let me have that back. Leave me alone. And I said, some of you may not like what I'm being accused of, and I understand that. And I'm not asking you to be here. You don't have to be here. I understand. I just ask that you don't say I'm guilty before I'm even proven innocent or guilty. Like, that's it. Why can't people do that? There are real victims out there. She's not one of them. Maybe some verbal abuse, some arguments. What, you're not allowed to argue with people? And call them names? Isn't that what an argument is? It was a heated argument. Some nasty things were said. That doesn't even make it verbally abusive. Right. You were there. I know. Let's just think about that. On top of, I can't even say anything because I know I'll show my hand. And a lot of people are going to say that you guys are biased because you come around me and you like him and, oh, you think you have a chance with him. And listen, I done heard it all. I am fucking married. I am now married, okay? Nobody stands a chance but my wife. That is it. I have. I am not innocent of saying some ugly things, but after watching the video last night, I know why said person is doing this. I know why. They made it clear in that video I have. Literally made it clear. I'm going to get you. I'm going to release everything. And she won. I am not the same person. I am not. I will never be the same again. I know I do, Gigi. I know. I will never be the same person. And my kid's mother being involved as much as she is, I will never be the same person ever again. To lose my kids because of money, because of I'm behind in child support. I've admitted it. I was a junkie for years. I didn't take care of my kids. My addiction came first. My needs came before anybody else's, and it's horrible for me to say. And that's why I said my ex-wife did, and I don't want anybody to think she didn't do what was right, because she felt she was protecting her kids, keeping them away from me because I was no good. I will never hold that against her. For her feeling like she was, now what she's doing? No, it's horrible. But her taking the kids away from me, I get it now. I understand. I get it. No, they're quick to respond, Gigi. I wish I could at least fix or change that with my kids. My kids will probably never talk to me again. Never. Thank you, Karen. Never. I have to accept that. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good knowing that your kids will want nothing to do with you. You don't think that she's telling them everything? My daughter's 11. Yeah, but I told you last night I don't know if I want to. My kids deserved better. For sure. It hurts to admit that, and most won't. But my kids deserve better than to have a father like me at the time. But God damn it, I was doing good. And no, please don't feel any pity towards me. Henny, that's not at all. What I want you guys to do is start opening your ears and your heart that some people actually might be telling the truth. How about you do your research first? Just do your research. That's all I ask. Take a minute. Okay, Biker, thank you for being here. Take a minute and actually dig a little bit, like, okay, let's make sure before we ruin this man's life. If let my story, situation, let that be an example for people. Maybe not. Maybe not just be so quick to judge. Do some work. Do some legwork instead of do this. Okay? I'm going to do something. And my name is Nelson Rodriguez Jr. I live in Ohio. If you want to look me up, you go ahead. I'm going to give you I won't give you my address because I promise you I will protect my family at all costs, no matter what I'm going through, just like anybody should. But I'm letting you know I will give you my name. My birthday is May 23rd, 1983. Okay, that should help you get some public information on me, okay? If you ever wanted to check. So I'm going to give you, you don't got to ask around. You don't got to try to figure it out. I'll give it to you. And I have no qualms doing it. That's my little spiel for today. We need to start fact checking what happened to that. Let's start doing that. All right? Even if I go to prison, I go away for a while. It's all right. It's all right. It's my destiny. It's where I needed to be. Shrimp gang, show me the money. Peggy, thank you. No sympathy needed. That's what I'm gonna use. Instead of saying army, we're gonna say shrimp. I just found it, y'all. I just found it. Our stickers are going to say shrimp. No, I'm not. No, we're doing it. I'm changing. So, oh, shit. Damn, I got to go live tonight on here. All subscribers, please be here. All three of y'all. All three of y'all. Shrimp gang. All right, y'all. Let me hop off here. And if you're watching, you should know exactly what I mean. That should tell you how fucked you really are. I wish they let us put emojis for stickers. Shrimp gang. It's an inside. Finger licking good. I appreciate you guys' time because you just gave me something you could never get back, and I'm keeping it. For real? And I think it's about time for a new profile picture too. What y'all think? That has been my badge, my picture since the beginning of when I tried to start helping people. For real? You too, Karen. I'm gonna check that out. I'm going to check that out. A new one? You think it's time for a new one? I appreciate it, 50 Shades. Thank you. It feels good. And you know what's crazy, though? You know what's crazy? 50 Shades, I'm not even stressed anymore. I'm not even scared anymore. Okay. I'm not even afraid anymore. You know, it's not in my hands. It's not in my wife's hands. It's not in your hands. It's not in anybody's hands. I can only give what I have. And there's 12 people that are going to sit up there And there's no way it can be ignored. Thank you. There's no way it can be ignored. There's no way. I'm not certain how to add them, but I'm sure you can. Google. I'm gonna try that. See, look, that YouTube shit. I fuck with YouTube. I fucks with it. It taught me how to work on cars. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. Thank you for all. Well, I'll get off here when we get 10K likes. 10K. I haven't hit 10K in a long time, so let's tap the screen. I ain't worried about the live goal. I ain't worried about gifting. I ain't worried about none of that. I'll take 10K though. It's free. Taps are free. TMT, taps matter too. Taps and unis, y'all. I used to say that. It came true a few times. I see y'all tapping like crazy now. Mona Lisa, thank you. Everybody, thank you. We're almost at 10K. And everybody, make sure you grab your heart. 10K, y'all. That was quick. If you didn't get your heart me, please get your heart me. 2 minutes to get your heart me, and then I'm going to log off. I don't know how we got in D1. I have no idea. I'll be back tonight at 7. 6, not 7, 6. Damn, y'all tapping like crazy. Let's go. I appreciate it, y'all. We had a good turnout. The views will come. Once we start actually going out and helping people again, they will come. It's like that from that movie. If you build it, they will come. One more minute, y'all. If you didn't get your heart me's, boom. One more minute, and I'm going to log off right at. Just stay positive. Everything works out the way it's supposed to. Thank you. I appreciate all of y'all. 11.5. That's been a minute since I've seen that number. Smile for the camera. Somebody's smiling down on me. All right, y'all. I'll see you tonight.